Hi humans, earthlings, I'm back. I'm just showing you what depression looks like. Bin. Now, that sounds familiar. I should really bin it, and I'm going to. Seriously, like tonight's the last night. It's only because I'm quite shy and I'm making this video for you, and I love you all, and like it takes me a bit of Dutch courage to tell you that. No, I'm not from South Africa and I'm not from Holland. I'm from Planet Perfectos, where everything runs smoothly. Anyway, this is my depressed plant. As you can see, he doesn't want to eat, he doesn't want to drink, he just says he wants to give up on the world. Well, I'm loving him, I touch him, I tell him I love him, and I'm praying for him. And I think, haven't you got some bloke in the royalty that says talking to your plants is a good thing? Well, I'm going to tell you right now that is the only bloody sensible thing that man has ever said in his entire fucking life. Ignore everything else, but talk to your plants. That is the best. And bin this shit, right? We got to think straight. Oh, there's my power tools. Pity they're kind of like manually operated. Nothing wrong with being a little bit old-fashioned now, is there? Now I want to show you the height of joy and happiness. Oops, I nearly fell down. Right, this is my plant who was abandoned by his owner to me, and I nearly rejected him. He's a yucca, and I started to think to myself, right, this person who left him here absolutely used and abused me. He was a narcissist, I was an empath. It wasn't fair, the whole bloody thing. The plant was falling over, he was so distressed. Anyway, I cleared his aura, cleaned him up, told him I loved him, and I said I'm going to look up what a yucca plant means in a spiritual and ancient sort of American Native Indian speak. So I looked him up, and honestly, the spiritual meaning was so intense. It says, forgive those that need it the most. And the person who left that plant with me truly needed forgiveness. He had grown up in a rough area, left home early, a 12-year-old, left to his own devices. It was absolutely horrendous. But anyway, I've forgiven him, and I love the plant. He's got two bits to him, a bit like us, because we are dual. I call them Alpha and Omega. It means the beginning and the end. And since I've had him, he's sprouted so many new leaves. I touch him. I don't feel shy to touch him and tell him I love him. He's absolutely beautiful. He's listened to all my problems, and he knows that the person who left him here was a complete arsehole. So I've cleansed the horrible negative energy off him, and he's thriving. He absolutely loves it here. Now I've got Leonardo. Now Leonardo, I called him after Leonardo da Vinci. And I just thought, basically, really, he looks like a lion because he's got this beautiful mane. Sometimes I let my hair down and I rub my hair on him just so he knows that I've got a mane as well. You know, we equal. And Leonardo saw me through my dark night of the soul, where I judged myself. I went through the gnashing of the teeth and the fire and the brimstone, and I came to meet my demons. And to tell you the truth, my demons weren't as bad as I bloody thought they were, and Leonardo has not looked better. It's almost like he didn't even mind my negative energy. I talked to him, I told him all my problems, and he just listened. And then I told him I loved him. I gave him some beautiful stones that really meant a lot to me. He's in a lovely pot, which really means a lot to me. And I just speak to him and tell him how much I love him, and he's just growing. He's got like a Mohican. He's going through this like gothic stage. That's okay, because I like goths. Goth is good. I like gothic clothing. So, and this is my humble little pod. This is the control seat. This is where I sit. So that's the story of depression and joy. And since your technology is so bloody shit, I'm going to have to switch this off and then catch you in a minute. Right, we'll see how long it takes me. I'll just have a quick drink. Be back. I'll be back.